Hey everyone, Johnny Trek here, and welcome back to Car Dealer Simulator. So I did play a little bit off camera, just to kind of get the reputation up, get a little bit of money built in, and I did a few upgrades to the dealership. The first is that we got the upgrade to the mechanical workshop, so we now have the lift. That means we can finally start working on brake, suspension, and mufflers, so we can actually start repairing a lot more of the vehicle than what we could do. I do have this van right here, and if we do take a quick look at it to see just kind of how bad of shape it is in, battery's really bad. Most of the suspension is destroyed. There's a few missing parts on here. We got, this is fine. I think this is okay, but a lot of red and over here. And then of course we need the body work done. Speaking of body work, I also got the body workshop thing bought. So now we come inside here, we got some new tools. So we have a grinder, we have the polisher. These actually work faster and do a bigger area. So this has been really nice to have. I've been able to repair the body of the vehicles much quicker than just doing, manual sandpaper and whatnot. So that has been it for the upgrades. So we are sitting at reputation 6. We do need to get to 7 if we want to get to the next office. So level 3 requires 7. I think we have mechanical and body 2 and 3. Mechanicals to body. Oh, we could update the body if you want, get to the body if you wanted to. We get the paint booth, and then we can hire somebody if you wanted to. But right now I don't think we need to spend money on that, because we're not even close to reputation 7 anyways, so it doesn't even matter. So really quick, let's just take a gander at this really fast. There are some holes that we need to patch up. I mean, if anything, we could maybe just replace the catalytic converter instead. I mean, it's at 30%. It might be worth it. As well as the manifold. See, do I even have any? I went and bought a few things just so we can really repair the vehicle. Do I even have an exhaust manifold I can put in here? Not really. I don't think. Can we go buy one? I mean, it's the store. I don't know when the store closes. So let's hope we can get there in time before it closes. Oh jeez. Go. I have no time to be doing tricks in my car right now, okay? We gotta get going to the store before it closes. Quickly, hurry now. Make this turn. Oh jeez. The braking on this, the handling on this car is so bad. Out of my way, people. Out of the way, I'm coming through. Okay. Please be open. Ah, yes. So, exhaust. Yeah, 500. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy it. Okay, I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. Let's get back to the shop and try to start fixing everything and see how much we can buy it for. Sell it for, not buy. How much did I buy it? I think I bought it for like 10 grand, which seems a lot, but I think we could get like 20 or 30 grand out of this car. So, oh, geez, why? Maybe this car needs to be fixed. Maybe that's why it can't turn so easily. We can check it out when we get back, see what the status is on this vehicle. At some point, we just need to sell it too. I'm actually very curious. What does it look like? I mean, it's not that bad. Okay. No, I don't know. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's get started. So if we hit this button, it'll go ahead and lift the vehicle for us, just like this. And then you kind of have a crouch to get underneath it. So it's kind of funny. Alright, so let's start with maybe the exhaust converter. So it has 5 holes, but I assume if we dismantle it. Yeah, dismantle. Oh, he just takes it right off. We don't even have to. Okay. There we go. So I'm curious. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the holes are gone. Makes sense. So going back up. So we need the caliper left rear. We need to get into there. Left rear is back here. Man, I really wish there was a faster way to undo these. It's like, you own a car shop, you own a garage. Shouldn't you have like one of the like the automated drills? The I know that sounds bad. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you think you would have one though, right? Like, you're a car shop, you should have one of those. I've actually had, like, if you ever had to replace a wheel using using one of these screws, and not Allen wrench, socket wrench. There we go. Jeez, then you know just like how annoying it can get. So, oh wow, yeah, that's right. This just did not have inside there. But yeah, I when I had my Nova, I used to have to replace the rear wheels on it every winter and spring, because it was rear wheel drive and I needed to put snow tires on the back of it. So every fall I had to go in and take the back wheels out and replace it with with the winter tires. But then I'd keep the normal tires in the trunk, so you have that extra weight inside there to help with traction during the winter, because we got snow where I lived, and there has been times where I've actually started sliding. There was actually one time when I was working at fast food. I was working at KFC, and so on, suck sober front, right front, yeah, this thing, and it started snowing really really hard. And we had no customers. Like no one wanted to go out for KFC when it was pretty much a blizzard outside. So my boss said, "Hey, go ahead, go home. You know, we just get out of here." So I left, and I'm driving down the freeway, and I get to this one point where all of a sudden my car loses traction, and I do a 360 on the freeway. It was ridiculous. I mean, because of 360, I just kept going forward after it stopped turning. Luckily, there was nobody around me. I should put this inside here. Luckily, there was no one like around me, so there was no accidents or anything. But that is scary. Like you're just driving down the road, and I wasn't speeding. In fact, I was going below the speed limit on the freeway because it's snowing heavily. I ain't crazy, and I still lost traction. It was scary, but I mean, that's what happen. That's what happens. Shoot, I forgot to put the pin, the front right pin. Can I get to it from in here? Okay. Ooh, I was worried if I had to remove the suspension for this, but yeah, that was not actually my Nova. It was my ZX2 I had at the time, because I ended up selling my Nova because it was going to be way too much money to fix that car. Like the cars you see here with all the rust on the bottom, like I've been fine with that. That body, like it had straight up holes in the side of it, and it was, I wanted to keep it. I really did, but at the end of the day, I couldn't. I had no money to fix it. So, in fact, the little holes in the floorboard too, it kind of, makes you think, yeah, it's probably better to just get a new car. And man, I wish I could have kept it and fixed it. Well, after that, I got the ZX2, and then after that, I got a Corolla, which I used for a long time. I sold the Corolla, got a BRZ, sold the BRZ for my Forester, and that's pretty much where I am now, is my Forester. Left rear shock resorber. This one, yeah. So, I think the BRZ has been my favorite car I owned. That was a fun car, but I sold it because moving up, to Washington, I was like, I would rather have a car that's a little more practical, especially in snow. So And it's, you know, that's good I did, because there's been times where I needed the car that could drive in the snow when no one else in, you know, around me could. But it was hilarious. On the way up, moving from California up to Washington, once we got past Oregon and like crossed over into the Washington border, it was nice. You know, it was nice weather. There wasn't anything crazy going on. But the further north we went, the more like the heavier rain we encountered. So by the time we got into Olympia, it was pouring down rain. And of course, it didn't help that it was nighttime, so you couldn't see anything. So the fact that like you couldn't see anything, and then of course you had you know, it was nighttime, rain, heavy rain, even with the windshield wipers going at full blast, you still couldn't see anything. So, and then when we got into like the town we were going into, it started snowing, and then it started snowing even harder. So by the time we got to the house, it was like really snowing. And so I was really glad I had the Forester at that time. Having go through all that with the BRZ, no, I would not want to have done that. That was, yeah, no. Not my cup of coffee. All right, let's go ahead and get this clean, and then we'll work on the body. Yoink. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, it's like, wait, did I clean this already? No, I didn't. There's something about cleaning the cars in this game. It's just kind of nice. You know, it just, you see the buildup of the foam on the car. I don't know. It's just kind of, there's just something about it that just, you know, gets that little thing, that satisfying itch, I guess. Hey, look, an Idaho license plate. Oh, Idaho. Oop, yep. That's one thing with, like, this, is that you have to jump on the car to get the top clean. So, kind of a little hilarious. Alright, got the top there. Let's get the windows. It's always satisfying to wash a dirty car. You have a really dirty car, you go get it clean. And especially if you clean it yourself, oh, it's so satisfying. You just see the dirt get washed away, and you're like, oh, I want my car to be more dirty more often, so I can do this more often. Time to go off-roading. Get all muddy. Okay, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and check out what this is all about. We'll show you what I know what's all about. I'll show you what it's all about. Okay, so we're gonna go with the grinder, and we're gonna do the same thing. But yeah, see, you get like a lot more area, and it's so much faster. Because like with the other grinder, like the manual grinder, you kind of like take your time to go over it, because it took a while to remove some of the rust. On top of that, you had to it took up smaller areas. Like it only covered a much smaller area than the grinder does. So that's how I feel. Maybe I could be wrong about the area, but the grinder is faster. That's for sure. It is much faster. I just wish I could get like closer to it. It'd be really nice if I could just attach, like right here is when you attach it. It'd be nice if I could attach it right here. Otherwise, I have to go here, attach, and then back up. I wish the distance for attachment to the car for bodywork was a little closer. I mean, a little further, not closer. Yeah, go down there, grab this. Yeah, that looks fine. There's still... Is that flashlight working yet? No. There's supposed to be a button to do a shortcut to get the flashlight turned on. It's supposed to be F, I thought, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Let's see. That's it, right? Actually, I guess technically this might be considered rust, huh? Okay, how about this? At this point, I might just grind the entire body down. Let's see. see any more rust. Oh, maybe this. Okay, game, there is no more rust. As far as I know, as far as I can see, there is no more rust. Fine, we'll just maybe do the bumper. Like, there's rust right there, but I can't get to it because it's, like, in the corner. So I really hope that's not what's causing it to not complete. How about this? Down here, maybe? Okay, game, you're killing me now. Fine, we'll just do the hood. How about that? It's like, it's right there. It's right there. And I don't know what is causing it to not tick. Like, I've pretty sure I got all the rust off of that I could. Like, any other rust? I'm not seeing anything. At this point, I'm just gonna, like, start shaving the entire car off. Maybe like this? There's nothing up top. Nothing here. Let's turn off the flashlight then. No. That's the reflection of the grind. You can see the reflection of the tools in the car, which is kind of cool. That? No. Maybe that? Okay, game, I seriously don't think there's any more rust on this car. Like, seriously, where is the rust? This is actually the first time I've had this issue. I've done this a couple times now, and it's been actually pretty good about grabbing everything. Now, this is the first time this has happened with this. Am I, like, missing something? Am I missing something? I don't know. Maybe you just kind of go like this. I think it... Okay, well, whatever it is, we got it. We finally got it. That was quite annoying. I wonder if they're going to add something in the future where, like, if you grind too much on the car, it decreases its value. Because right now, I don't think that's a thing. I feel like that would be, right? Because you don't want to grind too much off of a car. I mean, what do I know? I don't know anything about cars. I don't know if if you grind too much off, like what we were doing, if that actually impacts the car or not. So I assume it would, right? But I don't know. If it does impact it, like in real life, let me know if this is something that you normally wouldn't want to do in real life. So I feel like if you're doing repairs to the body, you'd probably be using something else, right? I mean, I don't know how accurate this game actually is when it comes to car repairs. So, I mean, I know that some things aren't too realistic, like, you know, taking out the catalytic converter. There's probably a lot more work than just clicking on it and it comes right off. Because, like, you know, you see people who just take a grinder to grab the catalytic converters off of vehicles when they, you know, try to get them. So, if it was that easy to get rid of them, then they wouldn't need grinders, right? Alright, let's go right here and grab this. And you think there would be with the upgrade shop, there would be a faster way to put putty on. Eventually, once we get somebody hired to do this, it'll probably be much faster. Then we won't have to really worry about it, so... And that'd actually free us up to go buy more vehicles. For the most part, I just kind of go for like one vehicle at a time, fix it up, and then sell it, which... Maybe I might look at just doing, like, buying a couple cars at a time, fixing them up, and then spending a day on selling them. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this off. Almost done. There we go. And then we get the polisher. Oh, the polisher looks... This one's fun. It's just... Like, look how fast this goes. It goes so fast. I love it. I love how fast this one actually does it. Oop, there you go. Yeah, get up here, get up here. Go down here, go over this way. Zoop, zoop. Zoopity, zoop, zoop. Zoop some over here, some zoopity over here. And get the back. And I think we will be good. How far back can I get? Oh, okay. There is actually a limit to how far back I can go. Yoop, yoop, yoop. There we go. And now we get the paint gun, or the paint pistol. And we just kind of go like this. This does do a bigger area than the paint can does, but I feel like I wish it was a little bit quicker. Because you kind of, I mean, I guess in reality you do have to go over this stuff pretty slowly in reality, so, you know, I shouldn't be complaining. Because if I actually had to do this, I'd probably mess it up, because I'd be like, I want to get this done right now. Hurry up, paint. Like, instead of just using the paint gun, I'm just going to throw a bucket of paint on the car and call it good. That's how I paint my cars, just a bucket. No brush, no nothing. Just throw the paint on the car. And that is it. That's good. You're good. I'm good. And we're just about there. We can get this nice. Afterwards, we'll get this waxed and polished, and we'll get it sold and see how much money we can get out of it. Perfect. Look at that. That looks beautiful. I just wish the license plate didn't look like junk. I really hope there's a way you can replace those at some point in the future. It's like, you have this nice, beautiful looking car, and then you have a dirty, disgusting looking license plate. Ugh. I hope that gets, like, added at some point in the future. That'd be really cool. Because, like, there's a lot you can do with these kind of games. It's just, I understand game development is hard, okay? So, just because I want something doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to do. And then polish. Hey. I mean, I've talked about this many times in different games, that game development is a very, very difficult thing to do. And if you really want to try it for yourself, just like there's a lot of tutorials out there, there's a lot of like video tutorials you can get through like Udemy. There's one from Firebelly, I think his name is. He does Godot tutorials. He does one for a it's like survival, like Brotato type game. It's fun. It's really fun. If you ever want to get into it, to check it out. I don't need to repair this. It's fun. Godot is a great game engine, but if you ever want to see just like what goes into game dev, just try it yourself. I mean, the engine's free. So, all right. You hit T. You know what's funny? And I don't know if this is intentional or not. Everything in the game, to exit out of anything in the game, it's always right click, except for the tablet. The tablet is the one thing that you can't right click on to get out. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Supposedly the bills don't matter. Like, you can just let this go and they'll kind of pile up. But apparently there's nothing bad happens if you don't pay, supposedly. So, anyways, we bought it for $9,300. So let's see how much we can actually get out of you. Oh wow, 1,800. So let's try for 24,000. Can we go for 25? 25 is like kind of in the yellow. But let's see what happens. All right, so we're gonna post that, and so how much did I say? Like 9,000? Yeah. So let's see how much we can get out of it. Oh, it's 1,600. We actually might not get anybody here today, so let's just head to sleep and go for tomorrow. Alright, everyone, we're open. Come on in. Come check out this beautiful cargo van that I have on display. It's only 25,000. You know you want it. I don't want this car. It would be really cool if at some point in the future, if they added this ability to it, because this has happened to me with my Nova. Is if you can go up to these cars and just like add a note saying, I want to buy your car. And you have a chance for somebody to respond and say, yeah, go ahead. Because I had that on my Nova. About like 5 or 6 times I would come out like from work or whatever, and there'd be a note on my windshield saying like, hey, I want to buy your car. I was like, oh, that is awesome. So if they had that ability, like you're just walking down the street and be like, oh, look at this truck. Like, I want to buy it. I could fix it up or something. Can you even, actually, I'm kind of curious. No, we can't scan it. That would be such a cool ability to do. To just like find random cars, be like, I want to buy that. Here's a note. Please contact me if you want to sell. No. I wasn't talking to you. Shh. Don't you know me with your hanging goatee? Well, eventually someone's going to buy it, right? Someone's going to be interested in it, please, maybe? I mean, if you don't like it, then you can get out of here. Aha, here we go. 19,000. I would like to try to get, let's see if we can get him to 22. So 24,500 maybe? 24,100. 23, let's do 23,500. If we can get 22,000, yeah, I like that. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. So we got over $10,000 off of that. Okay. Look at that, almost $60,000. That's amazing. We could upgrade if we wanted to. So I know we need to do the bodywork shop level 3. That does get us the paint room and a worker to take care of the body station for us, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. If we look at the mechanical, we get to the next tier, we do get a worker if we wanted to. So kind of take a look. It'd be very nice. I mean, I guess here it doesn't do anything, but what do we have? Ability to mechanical workshop, ability to place engine, radiator, and clutch for the workshop. Okay. Car wash. Hire a worker for this stuff. What's this do? Oh, repair machine. Okay, cool. Repair machine upgrade, more parking spaces. Hire a worker to take care of the reception for you. Oh, that'd be even better. That'd be really cool, actually. I mean, maybe we could do the bodywork one. I mean, we don't really need it right now. I'd rather spend the money on getting more vehicles, especially ones that maybe aren't drivable, because I think you get a lot more money out of these kind of vehicles. So if we do, like, say, the Phantom Thunder, it's not drivable, so it has been treated. Let's schedule the meeting for you, and let's look at, maybe let's get like another one. And then maybe do one of these. Or yeah, let's go to the meeting. So we'll get 2 of these vehicles. And I know with, what did I put the, I forgot to close it. I forgot to close my thing, but there it is. I know you have a certain time limit on how long it takes for you to get to a schedule in order to talk to the customer, so we gotta be kind of quick on these. I don't know what the time limit is. I don't know, like, you know, does it only last a few hours? Do you only have like a 3-hour time frame? I don't know. So let's get down to the first section down here and get to the first customer. I think this is the muscle car. Yeah. Nope. Perfect. I didn't even hit the person. Okay. I forgot to take a look at the vehicle. So we're gonna start down at, say, 9,500. Let's do 9,500. 9,900. Let's do 10,100. Okay, sure. Okay. And then we'll go back a little bit like this. Yeah, a little bit. Oop. Put down the ramps. Wait. Ramps not deployed. What do you mean? Oh, I had them deployed. There we go. I had the ramps deployed. I just didn't actually... I took them back up. Because I'm a doofus like that. You know what we should have done? I should have maybe gone and bought the tow bed. I think if the tow bed's like $30,000, I could still buy it actually if I wanted to. Okay, so we'll drop this car off. Yeah. And go grab the other one. It's like with the tow bed, I could sell this car and that'd be kind of like our main car to drive around in. I mean, maybe we should do that. Because we have a lot of money left over still. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. You're in the way. I have a very important meeting to get to. Okay. This time, we should scan it. And check to see how it is. Okay. The engine is pretty bad, but it is... Oh, that's by a Y. Okay. I forgot what the... Got to take a look at the thing. Let's start at 9,500. Okay, 9,900. We could do like 10,001. You know what? Fine. That's acceptable. Okay, people, come on. Let's go. Get out of the way. Just back it up, back it up. Ooh. Okay. I need gas, apparently, so... We'll kind of go like this. Just ever so gently. And boom. Perfect. Okay, let us go get this car dropped off. And then maybe at the end of the episode, we'll look at getting the tow truck so we can use that starting the next episode. Out of the way. Out of the way. I'm a very important businessman trying to get this car to my facility, and you're in the way. This generally sometimes doesn't work very well. Yep. I was like, I think that's probably going to happen, isn't it? You can't just zoom through the garage anymore. So, I will put that down for now. And let's get out. Then we'll go ahead and just do a quick wash on this. Never mind. I can't do a quick wash on this because it's too far forward. Oops. I know, game. I need gas. Here we go. You know, I should have actually put this in. You know, I should have actually repaired it first. I don't know why I'm trying to clean a car that can't even run right now. I should have cleaned it. Yeah, oh well. Oh well, whatever. It is what it is. Look, I don't want to work on a dirty car, okay? It's like, I'm already going to get dirty. Why should I need to worry about getting, you know, working on a dirty car itself? Everything else is already dirty underneath it. I don't want to have it on dirty on top. Okay, let's go ahead and get you nice and clean. Get the wheels all clean. Get this all clean over here, a little bit over here. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, nice, just like that. And are you clean yet? Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get you into the shop. Nope. There we go. Then we might need to make a run over to the store to go buy some stuff. Make this nice and easy inside. There we go. and drop that off. Okay, let's quickly do a scan, see what we need for you. I'm gonna take a photo of this. And I actually realized, I think the last scan stays on there, so when we go to the, oh my goodness, there must be a rock inside there. When we go to the store, I think we can just pull up that, pull it up and check it out, but I guess the problem is you have to go to the store, take a look at the scan, go back to the store, yada yada yada, do all that. When in reality, I could just take a look at the photos and be like, oh yeah, this is what I need. Oh jeez. This is why you don't drive and look at your phone at the same time, okay? I was looking at my phone, and I ran into whatever that was. Okay, I'm here. Please don't close yet. Yeah, I do have stuff we can probably get rid of. Like this. This stuff we can sell. We could maybe sell these. Oh, I did not want to sell the candy. Let's just sell that. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Just get rid of it. I got a lot of candy and cigarette. Why do I... Did I really buy that? Did I buy 2 sets of that? Okay, well, I guess I did. So what do we need for this? We need, what was that? A tailpipe? Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. We need a muffler and a tailpipe. So those are the 2 big things we need. Muffler and tailpipe. So let's buy 2 of those. I mean, 2 of those. Buy 1 of those. Battery. Yes, we need a battery. We also need fuses. At some point, we should look at getting fuses. And then if you look at the brakes, we need 1, 2, 3 calibers. Yeah. So we get 3 calibers. And then we probably want to get, what is that? Suspension pin and a rear absorber. So suspension pin and a rear absorber. And that's pretty much it for that. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get the muffler and the tailpipe fixed. So the muffler, yeah. So we'll grab you. There's a symbol. Can I just click on it? Yeah. And put a new one on here. Perfect. So the muffler there, and then we just need the tailpipe. So this thing. Go ahead and unscrew you, and unscrew you. Bloop, 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 bloop. And reinstall a new one. Perfect. So that's good. If we take a look at you. Yep. Cool. So now we need the front. So we need the 2 front calipers done, and then so left front, rear front. So 2 fronts and then the left rear. Let's do the left rear first. There's a symbol. Left rear. Yeah, this one. Okay. Get this. The one thing I wish they would actually implement is being able to like just hold down the mouse and go like this with the socket wrench. Because that's what you do. You just kind of, you're gonna, you know, do that back and forth motion with it. So I wish they would add something like that. That'd be really nice to have. So grab rid of you. We'll put a new one on here. Done. Then get the tires on here. And one thing I haven't been doing is doing the star pattern when it comes to tightening and loosening wheels. Because that's what you want to do. You want to do this in a star wheel because I think like it evens out the pressure on the tire up on the whatever the thing is behind it. So at least that's what I was taught. I'm sure that there's some merit behind that. Haven't actually worked on a car in a while. The last thing I did was on my BRZ change the oil. That's the last thing I did. And then I realized I actually hate changing oil. Next time I'm just going to have somebody do it. Because I don't want to have a deal with trying to get rid of the oil. Like trying to put it in the container, like to dump it, like to drain it, and then put in another container to go take it to like a car store to get rid of it. I'm like, I don't really want to do that anymore. I just would rather pay somebody to do it. But my Corolla, I actually had to repair the serpentine belt. That was fun. It was, I mean, it only cost me, what, $15 for the belt itself, and a couple hours to to replace it. If I was to take it to a mechanic shop, oh man, it would have cost me, I think they wanted to charge something like, what was it, like $800 to replace the serpentine belt? I'm like, oh, gosh, no, not at all. And then on my ZX2, I had the timing belt break on me on my way to graduation. On the freeway to my graduation for college, my timing belt broke on me. So, how are you doing, by the way? Oh yeah, the socks over rear, left rear. It is back here. Yeah, that was a day. So I took it to a mechanic who I thought was a trustworthy mechanic. So they said, yeah, timing belt broke on it. So we don't know, like, the timing is off on the pistons now because of that. Because you can kind of hear it clicking. So yeah, it's going to cost up in like $5,000 to fix. I'm like, $5,000? No. So I ended up selling the vehicle to somebody I know for the cost was, for kind of at cost for a little less than what it was going to replace. Well, they took it to another mechanic who works in his backyard in his own shop. Turns out there was a pin that needed to be reset inside there, and it was fixed. It was just a simple pin that needed to be reset. And I think it cost the person like $100 to reset the pin. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. Like, I took it to an actual mechanic shop, and they couldn't be bothered to actually, like, they said they looked at it. They looked at everything, and they missed this one pin that this one guy in his backyard found instantly. So I was not happy about that. Like, I was very angry. Left front for you. Okay. So this goes to show you, just because you go to a, quote unquote reputable cars mechanic shop doesn't mean that they're not gonna try to screw you over. Jeez, I was so angry, but yeah, it is what it is. Cars are crazy now, especially now with all the like computers parts inside them now. You pretty much need to agree to work on cars now. So I kind of miss having like a dumb car. It was basic, it's simple, you just get in and you go. But now everything's like, no, gotta have touchscreens, gotta have dials, gotta have all this stuff. I was like, did I miss anything else? I think everything else is fine, except for the battery. We need to get the battery. Alright, come on down, car. Let's get the battery set up on you. Get a brand new battery. By the way, the fuse box. I haven't actually looked at the fuse box. So we don't have any fuses, and what is going on here? So we do have a few that need to be fixed. I used to get maybe buy 10 of each of these just to kind of have them around. I don't know what replacing the fuses, if that actually does anything with the value of the vehicle. I assume if it's a really bad set of uses, then yeah, you probably want to get them fixed, but I don't know how what it does in the game here. Battery clamp. I think the touch for the collision area for the batteries need to be a little bit better. Okay. So we'll just do a quick look on this, and yeah, overall I think this is good. So let's go ahead and get the body fixed. Oop, yeah, a little bit inside, yeah, that engine needs to be fixed a little bit, just a tiny bit. Okay, let's get you grind it all up, get rid of all of this rust. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, perfect. Get the rust done in here. I don't think there's rust in there. I think there's some here, looks like, around the lights. So we'll get that. Get down here. Get back here in the panels. A loop like this. Get all of this rust out of the way. There's some stuff here, maybe a little bit up top. Can't see anything, so let's get the flashlight turned on. Perfect. Let's just keep going. There's a little bit on there. Okay, buddy. Get the putty on there. Get all covered with this goop. Just goop it all up, okay? Just all the goop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. A little more gloop, gloop, gloop. Right here. Alright. This way, over here. I kind of like the little, like... There's some graphical bugs in the game. I think that probably need to be worked out on, so... Like this right here. Like, I don't know what's going on there. I don't think I made those squares there, so... It's like, did I miss something? Yeah, I did. I still missed. What the heck? I thought I missed all this. Because I didn't get to this side yet. Duh. I'm a doofus. I'm a dum-dum. Okay. And... Boom. Perfect. Okay. Time to get you all nice and polished. Well, not polished, but, you know, sanded down. You know, go up and stand up for this one. Perfect. And a little bit here. Loop, zoop, loop. And this, and... Boom. Perfect. Man, this was so much faster. Like, this has been my experience with this section, is that it is much, much faster. Except for that van. I don't know what it was. There was rust on there somewhere that the game just did not want to pick up on, so... I don't know what was going on, but yeah. So, grab all this, a little here. Whoop. Get all nice and covered with paint. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, here we go. And... should be done. Perfect. Yep, we're good. Cool. Let's go get this nice and clean and put it onto the lot. Alright, we need racks. Raxy here. Get some Raxy racks. Get the car looking shiny. That is what we're trying to do. I don't know what that song is about. And now polish. Here we go. Looking good. Looking fantastic. Get over there. Get down here. Get over here. Get up top. Okay. Cool. We're good. I think we're good here. So let's just go get this put on the lot. I've got to turn... Oh, I'm crouched. I've got to close this store. Bloop. We're closed. Get out of here. Shoo. No one... I don't want you here right now. You gotta get out of here. So I'm curious. Like, can we take a look at this right now? It is worth $20,000. $20,000 for you right now. And how much did we pay? I think $10,000 for you? Let's take a look. It was this one. Yeah. So it's worth 20,000. So we'll get like a good 10 grand out of you. And I heard the Phantom, that's 11,000. So, but I'll probably work on that off camera because I'm going to end it here. So thank you everyone for joining me on this trek today. I think in the next video, I was planning on doing it now, but we're doing the next one. We're going to get the tow bed ready. Well, we're going to go buy the tow bed. And I think that would be much better to have than, you know, one of these cars. So I could just get the tow bed, get rid of you. So now we'll have 3 cars to sell, and I think would be great overall. So thank you everyone, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one.